Now that I am nearing the end of a long teaching career, I find that I'm enviously drawn to audaciously bold books such as Bella's and the recent equally bold Ritual and Religion in the Making of Humanity by Roy Rappaport. These are books that attempt a final summing up after a long and productive career. They try to connect as many dots as possible and to view the entire picture puzzle, not just the individual pieces. When situated side by side, the value of such bold attempts, even though they differ, becomes immediately apparent. They excite like a good conversation. Their value lies in their ability to provoke new insight more than it does in any effort to prove a point or win an argument. When I speak of an imagined conversation between Robert Bellah and Julian Jaynes, I'm not trying to construct a fake dialogue, nor even to compile a list of the many points on which they seem to agree. My aim is more modest. I believe that reading and listening to Bellah with Jaynes in mind, and to Jaynes with Bellah in mind, might nurture those qualities of listening and weighing and modesty that are the hallmark of a good conversationalist, even when one is only talking to oneself. And these qualities might counter the inherent dangers of bold theories. Power, authority, and social control within archaic societies was expressed and sustained in religious political ritual, in which God's kings and people were fused into a single unitive vision of cosmic glory. Collapse of the monolithic archaic societies precipitated the loss of voices, says Jaynes. The collapse ushered in widespread war, migration, famine, oppression, stress, and suffering. Half the civilized world had been made wandering refugees by various geographical catastrophes. Out of this chaos, Jaynes says, mankind first learned consciousness, created it. While we do not find these identical words, we do hear the same sentiment voiced by Bellah. Out of this chaos, mankind first learned a new religious consciousness, created it. Bellah and Jaynes are in search of much the same thing. Both describe a process in the transformation of thinking, a process that continues to the present time, and one that ought not to be thought of merely as an event in history. Bellah's interest in the origins of religious consciousness is clearly motivated by his concern with religions in contemporary society. Was the same true for Jaynes? His ideas are often understood to be inimical to religion, and he had to address this criticism frequently. Here is what he said as early as 1978. Quote, "One of the things that I'm trying to protect by identifying the sources of consciousness is the function of religion in the world today. The voices are silent, true, but the brain is organized in a religious fashion." Close quote. One of the important questions that I want this imagined conversation to ask is whether whatever Jaynes might mean or have meant by the function of religion is comparable to what I'm going to call the voices that I think Bellah's way of talking about religion lends oneself to identify.